Express Series. English for Sales and Purchasing by Lothar Gutjahr and Sean Mahoney. Unit 4. Exercise 1.
Hello, Gabby. Good to see you again.
You too, Gavin. How was your journey? You drove down from Hamburg this morning, didn't you?
Yes, that's right. Everything was fine. The German highways really are excellent, if there are no traffic jams, of course.
You're lucky you missed the rush hour traffic. That's the worst. Can I offer you tea or coffee?
Tea, please. Thank you.
And here's sugar and milk if you need it. Okay, let's get started, shall we? I'd first like to summarize what's happened so far, if that's all right.
Yes, good idea.
Right. Well, as you know, we've decided to lease a new fleet of cars for our management. You've seen our specifications, and I've received your offer.
Yes. And what is your reaction?
Well, in general, it seems fairly competitive, but we feel the overall price is too high. You know, we've received an alternative offer with almost the same terms and conditions, and for a very good price.
Can I ask what they're offering?
Well, one major point is that if we leased from them, we would receive all the types of cars that we need, without any additional fees for special cases. For example, they would not charge us extra for the 4 or 5 cars with right-hand drive that we need for Britain and Ireland.
Right, I see. Maybe we could do something there. How about this? If you took just 5 more cars in that region, we could lower our offer by 5%.
How is that possible?
With a higher number of cars, we could pass our tax advantage on to you.
Okay, sounds good. But if we do that, if we order 5 more cars, we will also need a reduction in the overhead costs for repairs and maintenance.
What you have in our offer is already a very competitive fixed price for each repair.
Yes, well, but I was thinking, if you gave me the annual overhauls plus the mounting of winter tyres free of charge, we could shift these costs so that they come under the budget for leasing more cars in the UK.
Aha! If I had known of that possibility, I would have offered you our special repair insurance. You see, when you pay the monthly fee for repair insurance, we cover all costs for inspections and repairs due to wear and tear. With the additional winter package, everything would be covered.
That sounds very good. I will obviously have to do the calculations again. There is just one last thing. If we extended the duration of the contract by another 4 years, would you provide us with another 5% discount on the overall price?
5% sounds a little high. I would say 4% is the limit there, but let me get back to you. In the meantime, I'll send you the conditions for the insurance and an interim summary of our agreements by the end of this week.
That will be fine. I'll call you early next week and let you know how the calculations work out.
Good. Hopefully we'll be able to sign the contract next week. Meanwhile, Gabby, I had a question about something else.
Unit 4. Exercise 3. 1.
The product is exactly what you're looking for, isn't it?
Yes, we're happy with the product, but the price you offered is a little high at the moment. Is there any way you could reduce the price, say with a discount?
Well, if you bought another 10,000, we would reconsider our offer.
2.
We could think about the delivery dates, perhaps.
What do you mean?
Well, maybe we can agree to order the items in the next few weeks if you think you can come down a bit on the price.
We will certainly reduce our price if you buy before the end of the month.
3.
We obviously want to create long-term relationships with our customers.
Yes, but I'm sure you agree that we also need some benefits for the relationship to continue. Can you guarantee us cheaper prices if we continue to order from you?
Certainly. Our clients always get discounts when they stay with us over time.
4.
We've really gone down to the lowest possible price now, I'm afraid.
But it's still not as good as the offer in terms of the service provided, and we've already discussed the fact that the repair cost, for example, will really be very minimal.
That is correct. Of course, we're convinced of the quality as well, so I'll include repair costs in our offer if you accept the price as it is.
5.
We've been mostly happy with the product so far, but of course we are always looking at our options. So, in this case, in order to continue ordering from you, we would need these small changes to the contract.
But we're not sure that this will still be profitable for us if we agree to these changes.
I'm sorry, but we really have no choice. We could only extend the contract if you agreed to all the terms.
Unit 4, Exercise 6.
So, as you know, I'd like to discuss some of the terms in the offer you sent.
Yes. What is your overall impression?
Well, compared to the other offers we've received so far, it's certainly in the ballpark, but, as I said, we need to discuss some of the details.
OK. Where would you like to start?
Perhaps with the leasing period. It is very long.
Yes, I agree. That enables us to offer you a better price, which I'm sure is in your best interests, isn't it?
Normally it is, yes, but unfortunately not in this case. You see, the maximum leasing period was fixed by our board of directors.
Ah, I understand your difficulty. However, the period we are offering is the standard term here in London. If you want to differ from that, we will have to increase the leasing rate.
Normally, we could accept that, but I think we also need to consider that the building has been empty for the past 3 months, and there seem to be no other interested parties.
You may have a point there, but the leasing period is an extremely important factor in setting our price. Maybe we could set a dynamic rate based on your turnover at these premises.
I'm sorry, I'm not with you. What exactly are you proposing?
Well, we could fix a basic rate that is lower than our current offer, but then we would receive a percentage of your turnover. If the cafe is the success we're all hoping for, it will be beneficial to both you and us. Would that be acceptable?
That may be a possibility, but I would have to talk to my boss about it and get back to you. On the next point.
Unit 4, Exercise 9.
The way I understand the situation at the moment is that you are generally happy with all the terms of the contract. It's just the price which remains a problem?
That's right, Gavin. We would like to create a long-term partnership. That is certainly in our best interests. But in order to start that, we really need a lower price.
I can understand the price issue is important for you, Gabby. And we're also looking at becoming your long-term partner here. However, both parties have to benefit for that to work. Don't you agree?
Yes, of course. But what can you offer us in relation to the price?
Well, we can reduce the total price by 5% if we receive a down payment of at least a third of the annual turnover within 7 days of signing the contract.
You know, Gavin, that we expected 6%, not just 5%.
Unfortunately, we really can't go any further with the overall price.
Yet you are still above the other offers. If that is your last word...
There is one last possibility. So far, we have not talked about one-day registration. That means we would register the car formally under German law and deregister it the next day. Thus, we could offer them to you as used cars at a lower price.
Is that because you would then receive state subsidies?
Yes, that's right. That should enable us to offer you the 6% you need.
Well, it sounds fine to me. I'll check it internally and get back to you. But I don't see a problem at the moment.
All right. I guess that's it then. All other details will have to be dealt with on the basis of our standard terms and conditions. Agreed?
That should be fine. I'll check with our lawyers and confirm it for you as well.
Thanks. I'm happy we found a solution, Gabby. I'll send you an email tomorrow summarising our agreement. Then our lawyers can draft the contract.
Unit 5, Exercise 1. Call 1.
Tejid, Jean Duban speaking.
Hello, Jean. It's Junko from Japancom in Tokyo. How are you this morning?
Oh, fine, Junko, thanks. And yourself?
Not bad. At least the sun is shining today.
Yes, here too. A nice improvement. So, what can I do for you today?
We would like to order some USB adapters for our network. Both the XPR14 and XPQ12 models.
Okay, let me just write this down. So, model number XPR14. How many do you need?
We need 400. And then for model XPQ12, 250. Can you manage delivery to our office in Osaka by Friday morning?
Yes, of course, that's no problem. So let me just make sure I've got everything down right. So that's model XPR14, 400 units, and XPQ12, 250 units, to be delivered by Friday morning to Osaka.
Yes, that's right.
Fine, I'll fax you a model contract immediately. As soon as we get that back with your signature, we can send off the shipment.
Okay, that sounds fine. Thanks, Sean.
My pleasure, Junko. Bye.
Bye.
Call 2.
Phone Europe, Alex Beck speaking.
Hello, Alex. It's Jean Duban at Tejid in Lyon. I have just received your message.
Hi, Jean. Yes, thanks for getting back to me. As I said in my message, we are ready to place our first order under the frame contract.
That's great, Alex. Let me just find a pen so I can write this down. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, we'd like to have 13,000 extension leads.
Sorry, Alex, did you say 13,000 or 30,000?
13.
Okay, 13,000. Yes, that will be fine. Obviously, we need to talk about the delivery date. If I remember correctly, we promised we would deliver that quantity within 2 months.
Yes, that's correct.
Good. I know our production unit is ready, so I'll pass the order on to them. But you will email us the form as required, right?
Of course. I'll email it to you straight away.
That's great, Alex. I'll be in touch to let you know how things are going.
Thanks, Jean. Have a nice day.
You too, Alex. Bye.
Unit 5. Exercise 7.
Fashion Mode, Roberto Branca speaking. How can I help you?
Hello, Roberto. Anna from Stores International in Leeds here. How are you?
Hi, Anna. I'm fine, thanks. You too, I hope. So, I saw your first order 2 days ago.
Yes, that's actually why I'm calling. I need to change the order, but I'm not sure if the online tool for doing that is ready yet.
Sorry, Anna. Unfortunately, that's right. It should be available next week as soon as all the features of your client access have been installed. But it's no problem. I can type the changes into the system here.
Okay, thanks. But I'll need written confirmation as well.
Yes, of course. I'll enter the changes into the system and the software will automatically generate a confirmation email. Would that be okay?
Oh, absolutely.
So, first, could you please tell me the order number?
Yes, it's WC001-128JH.
Okay, one moment. Right, here it is. So, what do you need changed?
First, I have 2 corrections. One is the place of delivery for item number 7. It ought to be Brighton, not Birmingham.
Brighton. Okay, I've got that. And the second change?
The women's T-shirts should be light green, not light blue.
Right. That's article number 6. I've changed that to light green.
Wonderful. And finally, could I also ask you to add another item to the order?
Certainly.
Can we have 2,000 women's jeans, black?
Black, did you say? Not blue like those are for the men?
No, black is correct.
Aha.
That's model number JM-15K. They should be delivered on the 9th of November to Leeds.
Okay. Is there anything else I can do for you?
No, that's all for now. Thanks, Roberto.
My pleasure. And as I said, you should be able to do this kind of thing online by the end of next week. And if it still doesn't work then, just let me know.
Great, Roberto. I really appreciate it. Thanks again. Bye.
Unit 5. Exercise 10. 1.
The order number is 82/55WR60. Have you got that?
2.
The sales have been great. So far this year, we've sold a total of 136,587 units. That's an increase of 13% over last year.
3.
Good news. We can save up to £18,500 each quarter if we switch suppliers.
4.
I'm pleased to report that this facility was able to increase its output from 850,000 to 1.9 million last quarter.
5.
I have a question about one of the items you ordered. It's item number 17YTE-38R, the 3.8mm cable.
6.
The net total for your latest order is €128,876.78. With the Dutch VAT of 19%, this gives you a gross total of €153,363.37.
Unit 6. Exercise 1. Call 1.
There seems to be a mistake with a shipment.
Oh, sorry to hear that. What exactly is the problem?
Well, we placed an order for 10 sensors, model number TZ20, but instead we have received 20 TZ10 sensors. I'm afraid this delay is going to cause us problems.
Yes, I can understand. We will, of course, send the correct models as soon as possible.
Sorry, but I need something more specific so I can tell our customers. Can you manage delivery by Friday? That would be our absolute deadline.
Yes, of course. I can confirm that you will receive the sensors first thing Friday morning.
Call 2.
We called you yesterday morning about the network you installed. I'm afraid that it's still not working correctly.
Oh, that's strange. I asked our service team to send a technician to take care of it immediately. Somebody should have fixed the problem yesterday.
Well, I haven't seen any technicians, and I must say I'm getting rather annoyed. Our mail order unit still can't access the system, and it's costing us money.
I realise this must be frustrating for you. How can I best help you?
I need someone here by noon, or else we will have to consider switching to a different system.
By noon? That should be no problem. I'll personally get onto the service unit immediately and make sure they take care of it.
Can you confirm that someone will be here by noon? We can't afford any more delays.
Yes, I understand. I can assure you that the technician will be on your premises before 12 o'clock.
Okay, thanks.